I'm not sure what day of the tour this is of Marty's, but this is my first day. We're doing the 90-mile mountain ride. Seems like all of us but a couple are gonna be doing it, and I get to enjoy this ride on the Commander. I'm excited.
Show them the other side. There you go.
You can see that the badging has already been coming off, so expect that to not last long. These are big, they're clunky, and the spikes are few, far between, and very smooth, so practically not useful at all. I'm going to ride it and give you some reviews as we go. Heading up to Highway 39, going to cut through the mountains and start our ascent. Commander's doing fine. I hate this tire. I do not like this tire at all. The Clark pads are in the wrong position, so next time we stop I'm going to adjust those real quick. But so far it's a pretty nice wheel. I like how solid it feels. So my first criticism of the Commander, and I assume every other wheel that has this type of thing, is the LED. I can't read the LED screen at all. The gray backing of the panel is just so bright, and the red is so dim. I can't read it at all. I can see my battery though, which is good. Entering the gorge, Highway 39. Beautiful scenery here. So riding seated on the Commander is actually pretty comfortable. It's higher than at least the MSX, which, you know, isn't hard to do. The seat is really far back, and I am sitting on the Sherman seat, by the way. It's pretty far back, but I'm used to that with the MSX, so you really have to lean forward if you're going to sit on a stock seat. Well, at least on the Sherman seat, I should say. This is not stock. So we just passed the 2,000 foot elevation mark. We've gone roughly 15 miles. Commander's doing great. I'm at 98 volts after 15 miles. It's a solid wheel, very stable. Just passed 3,000 feet. We are 18 miles in the ride. I think our max elevation is going to be like 6,900 feet, something like that. This is the first sign of fall in California. Starting to get in beautiful areas of this ride. Oh, love it. Just past 5,000 feet. We are at 25 miles into the ride. It's getting colder, but the wheel is getting hotter. I'm sitting at like 61 degrees Celsius. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the long, windy road we've been coming up. And there's the big mountain I can't recognize anything. Maybe there's Catalina over there. Just finished up our first long break at 25 miles. According to EUC World, I haven't looked at the GPS. And now we're on a closed road, heading to Highway 2. Just made it to Highway 2. It's Highway 39 over there. Let's see, we're at 32 miles. Been riding for 2.5 hours almost. Commander's doing great. Finally got my pads in a comfortable position. Last time I saw this view, it was at the Ryan high-speed, quote-unquote, underground race. Of course, it was a very different day that day. So we've just been enjoying our lunch. Everyone's eating over there. Just enjoying this view. Gonna be taking off soon, hopefully. Next stop is the tunnels, which are just over there. Let's see, I think I've done like 35 miles, 33 miles with the Commander, and I'm liking it. Other than the tire, I feel like it's a very stable wheel. There's no pedal dip at all on turns. It's nice to sit on. It's a very solid wheel, and it's the high torque version, so it's got the torque. The plastic also feels very solid. Very solid wheel. It does run hot like most new wheels do. This is sharp right here. Overall, it's a pretty nice wheel. Approaching the tunnel. Tunnels are awesome. Getting dark now. This is supposedly the highest point of the ride, 7,000 feet. I still haven't dropped below 60% battery on this thing. See how far we've gone. 40 miles? 40 miles and I haven't dropped below 60%. See Mount Wilson over there, the antennas. A lot closer to it now than we were when we started, which was 5 hours ago. We've gone 50 miles. We are 57 miles into the ride. Almost 58 miles. My personal record on a wheel is 62 miles. I'm about to break that record in the next couple minutes here. So we're at the Mount Wilson turnoff. If you go this way, it's 80 miles. And you get to go down the Mount Wilson trail. If you continue this way, it's going to be 90 miles. So now we're trying to look at batteries, see who's not going to be making the 90-mile ride. I'm sitting at 50%, right at 90 volts. We've gone 60 miles according to EUC World. Let me see what we're doing according to GPS. 55.8 miles on the GPS, 33 remaining. Typical over-exaggeration from EUC World. You can see LA, downtown LA, barely. Alright, so we're roughly 66 miles, 64 miles in. I'm at 48% battery on the Commander. Lots of cars coming up. Made it out of the mountains. That was fun. there for a very long time.
I've been riding every day.
So we've gone 70 miles, we've got 20 left, and I am just under 50%. 89.5. Crazy. The commander. The commander.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is a pretty tunnel. Pretty tree tunnel. Should be like this for the rest of the ride. Residential. We are really close to the end. I have no clue where we are because my watch died. But the commander, out of 5 battery indicators, I'm down 2. Incredible. And we made it back. So EUC World says 95 miles. Let's see what the GPS says. Oh, my voltage is 87.1. I've only lost 2 bars of battery out of 5. And GPS says that we traveled 88.5. Almost 9,000 feet. Pretty impressive.